Welcome to Loot from 3000 Goraks on old school Runescape. So you're required to have fairy rings unlocked at least midway through Fairy Tales Part 2, recommended strongly gem bag, mid-level food, decent melee gear, stats, a ring of wealth to make sure you don't get a nothing drop from these, as well as boost stat drops, as these drain your stats very quickly. So, as you can see in the background, you are seeing me killing some Goraks. Yes, this was fun for a while, but also found out that this place is very AFKable to the point where they're just permanently aggressive towards you. So that was bonus, but you can see I'm not using any overhead prayers. Basically they hit through anything, they hit through your prayer. The maximum they can hit is a 14, and also a really interesting mechanic they have is that they can also drain one stat of any of your stats you have on you, so it's including combat, skilling, every single stat. They will at least once, if they hit you, so if they hit you more than a 1 to a 14, they will also drain one of your stats as well by 1 point, which is I found very interesting as well. So basically my setup was that this is all on my Ironman, and I use prayer for piety for higher hits and quicker kills. Unfortunately, I do not have the best gear in the game, so I was averaging about 100 kills per hour. So we'll find out how much money that is made at the end of this video with a loot of from 3000. But the main reason why I want to kill these is they drop a lot of really interesting drops. These drops start from Ring of Wealth drop table. So basically they just drop permanent Ring of Wealth stuff. That is uncut gems from Sapphire to Diamond. They drop yourself Rune Spears, Dragon Spears, 2 left half a shield. They also drop Clue Scrolls. The only Clue Scrolls they drop is level 3 Clue Scrolls. They also drop Javelins, that's Rune Javelins. They also drop, strangely enough, Nature Talismans. So if you are looking for a Nature Talisman, you can come right here and try and hunt for one. This is also quite a good place that you're going to get a guaranteed drop of the left half shield if anyone's hunting for it regarding for the diaries, as well as a Dragon Spear for any Clue Scroll requirement steps. So it's very helpful to actually know there's actually a creature out there that actually does drop it. And as I say, I strongly recommend that you wear a Ring of Wealth. Behind this reason is because once you put the Ring of Wealth on, it means that you're guaranteed to get a drop from the rare table drop that these drops. This doesn't mean that these things drop the Rune Square Shield or the Dragonstone or Rune Arrows and stuff like that. It doesn't drop any of that sort of stuff. It has a restricted to a certain amount of drops. It does still drop long bones and also a curved bone if you're lucky, 1 in 5013. As you can see in my inventory, we do have a long bone, but here we are. We're going to just do a little montage of what drops I managed to get lucky wise. There you are, shield left half, and originally I was going to do 10,000 kills, but I tell you what, this really did burn me out. This project boy took me about between 40 to 50 hours to produce, and yeah, as I was saying, it took me about 100 kills per hour, but that's not including doing all the Clue Scrolls, and I got quite a lot of Clue Scrolls. But unfortunately you won't be seeing any of the loot from Clue Scrolls because that'll be separately in my collection log Ironman progress video, which you'll see in the near future. But as you can see, Clue Scroll in my inventory, Dragon Spear in my inventory as well now, a Rune Spear as well, and yeah, these also drops these things called Gorak Claws. These are mainly used for the quest in Fairy Tales Part 2, I think it's for a potion or something. I can't really remember because it's such a long time ago, but here you are. I did get a curved bone from these, and also at the end of this video we will do comparing to the old school wiki drop table to the what drops I got from my 3000 kills, which I think is quite interesting to compare and to just see whether there is actually any, not necessarily wrong things in the wiki, but just seeing what could be different. And yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video so far, and that's 3000 kills done for us. So let's see what the loot is, and here we go. 3, 2, 1, and yes, here's the drop rates, and this is the kills I got. 3000. I got 4.83, I think that is, million GP within those 3000 Goraks, which is pretty insane really. I did say wear the Ring of Wealth, and also you can see all the drop rates I got. The drop rates of these I got was 1 in 214 for the shield left half, 1 in 300 for the Dragon Spear, 1 in 125 for the Rune Spear, 1 in 57.7 for the Rune Javelins, 1 in 18.6 for the Nature Talismans, and then onto the gems we got 1 in 29.4 for the Diamond, 1 out of 8.4 for the Ruby, 1 in 4.03 for the Emerald, 1 in 2 of the Sapphire, which is expected, and also all the other drops. As you can see, there is the rarity from the old school wiki. The drops on, or the drop rate on the left hand side is more of like without the Ring of Wealth, but with the Ring of Wealth it shows you on the right hand side on what the drop rates are supposed to be. Obviously the biggest thing is the curved bones, because I got 2 somehow, and yeah, also the clue scrolls quite drastically, 1 in 88 compared to the 1 in 128 from the OSwiki. Also I did make myself 1,610 GP per kill, so that works out towards 161,000 GP per hour, which isn't too bad of a moneymaker personally, but however there is obviously loads more better moneymakers out there. I mean, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, I found this really interesting to make, and it will help me out on my Ironman. I'm not trading any of this across. As you can see, I'll just give you the drop table from what I got from Runelight, and yeah, 4.8 million GP is pretty good going from a monster that doesn't really see the light of day these days. Anyway, thank you very much, cheers and goodbye.